Brenda will tell you all kinds of stories about Brad.
About my baby brother Brad.
Her baby brother Brad, how she changed my shitty diapers and everything else. The age difference between Brenda and myself is 12 years, I believe. And she's going to tell you all kinds of stories. But Brenda was like a mother to me. Brenda was very sweet. Brenda and Bob, all of us kids, when she went someplace, she took us all. I mean, we went ice skate, we went to the outdoor movies, we did all kinds of things together. And at her wedding, it was the saddest day. This son of a bitch was stealing my sister. Was he worthy of her? And at that point in time, there should have been a picture here. My sister's in a bikini sitting on top of a refrigerator. It's like, oh my God.
That's what inspired me when I
And
was
if
in
any of you were here at my mother's birthday parties, you know, they'd tell you stories about how my mother would actually sleep in our bed, so she knew exactly what time we got home. So Bob would sneak in, and you know, it's like think that he was, you know, undisclosed, that he did not know that someone was there, knowing exactly what time that he was dropping off my sister. But I remember going over to Bob's house. I believe he lived on Harvard Street up in Crown Hill. Was it Harvard? Gillis. Excuse me, I was one street off. Second story apartments, watered down soup for 3 or 4 days. Bob's livelihood was kind of rough. He worked at a dry cleaning plant, which was owned by his aunt and uncle, at a young point in time. I left school early. Bob decided to feel bad for me. He gave me a job, so I was a dry cleaner for a short period of time.
very short. You couldn't take it.
I took it and took it well.
Like a week?
It was a while. I don't know how long. At one point in time, I had 3 jobs. But Brenda and Bob were very, very generous to all their friends, and we had so many good times. When they had moved back to New Hampshire, they bought a house. It was a split entry, and they had a finished-off basement. I don't know. There was probably 1 or 2 weddings down there. There were many receptions down there. When my dad had passed away back in '71, I mean, that's where the party was after my father had passed. But Brenda and Bob were always very generous. And I was pretty tight with Brenda and Bob. I babysat these 2 kids for, I can't tell you how many years.
Used to hang Scott up on the ceiling.
I am not taking credit for the way they turned out. That's Brenda and Bob. Those are her babies. But all I want to say is that I would like to, you know, congratulate Brenda and Bob. I would have never guessed. I would have put a lot of money. They wouldn't have made 50 years. And Joan indicated that they're the only ones, but I mean, you know, there was a lot of situations where there's some deceased in there, and that's the reason why that they didn't make the 50 years, because there could have been others. There were a few divorces in there. Bill, I'm not going to get into any ethnic jokes, okay? Don't get nervous.
How long have Lucy and Bruce been?
44 years.
44
Bruce and Lucy, 44 years.
My other brother.
So anyway, all I want to do is I just want to give Brenda and Bob a very sincere congratulations for 50 years. We've had a lot of great times, and I can remember stuff, God, I don't know, I can sit up here and talk for hours on end.
Please don't.
Bob made me smoke cigars. But he thought he was going to get me to quit
That's how
smoking.
you started smoking cigarettes.
No, the opposite.
I don't know, I think I was 8 years old and said I was like, yeah, I smoked 10 cigars. It's not just
supposed to
cigarettes.
quit after that.
I was?
I
I thought you were influencing me. I didn't know I was supposed to quit.
in the audience.
So anyway, all I want to say is thanks to all of you folks for attending their 50th, and they're well deserving of it, and they're great people. So thanks for everybody coming, and I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you. Brad, gonna say something? Brad. Scott, you're in the way.
We used to take the kids on our dates.
Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce.
Bruce, you want to talk? Billy, you never shot for words.
Yeah, give Bruce this thing.
Whoa! Let me get the camera!
Get the camera!
Whoa!
I do want to say happy anniversary to Brenda and Bob. I mean, Brenda was the greatest sister, honest to God. She used to take us. How many girls you know that used to take their brothers and sisters on their dates? I mean, Brenda used to always take us on the dates with her, and she used to go out and we used to have a great time and stuff like that. And I just want to wish you the best for the 50 years.
Good.
Do you want to hear from anybody in the park? Is anyone in the park that live here want to talk?
Okay.
Go ahead. Raise your hand.
Right here, Scott.
Everybody wave, come on.
Scott. Go down, Barbara.
Oh, we went down Barbara, of course.
Give us 0 more minutes.
Well, I'm going to add my good wishes to the both of you. And we did doubt it, that it would ever come, but here you are, through thick and thin. We've had a lot of fun together through the years too. Brenda was 4 years younger than I, so at the time that seemed like a whole lot. But I was married and out of the house, so and missed all the fun times that they had. But I was having my own fun, so anyway. But here's to you both. Thank you for another 50.
Pretty exciting.